Ever wondered what it takes to sell a miracle cure that does absolutely nothing? Because today, we're unbottling the truth about one of history's most notorious cons, the snake oil salesman. Hence, spoiler alert, their tactics are still very much alive and well, just with a fresh coat of paint and a slick website. Welcome to Weird But Well, where we sniff out the strange, the questionable, and the truly bizarre in the world of wellness. So, grab your skepticism, because we're about to dive into the origins of quackery and how to spot its modern echoes. Let's start with a bit of a plot twist. The original snake oil actually had some merit. It was brought to America by Chinese laborers in the 19th century. This authentic snake oil, derived from the Chinese water snake, was rich in omega-3 fatty acids similar to modern fish oil, and genuinely used for pain relief and inflammation. It worked. But then came the opportunists. As the American West boomed, so did the patent medicine industry. These were unregulated concoctions, often made by charlatans, who hijacked the name snake oil to lend their dubious potions an air of exotic authenticity. And trust me, these bottles contained everything but actual snake. Think turpentine, alcohol, opium, and laxatives. A potent cocktail, to say the least. The salesmen themselves were often master showmen. They'd roll into town with theatrical flair, promising their miracle elixir could cure anything. Baldness, blindness, consumption, broken hearts, even a bad case of the Mondays. They preyed on desperation, lack of access to real doctors, and a general lack of scientific understanding. Their pitch was always the same: a secret ingredient, a miraculous anecdote, and a guarantee that bordered on absurd. This potion cured my grandma's gout and helped her win the local pie contest. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? So, how do you spot a snake oil salesman, past or present? Look for these classic red flags. First, the cure-all claim. If it promises to fix literally everything, from your digestion to your bank account, that's a giant red flag waving in the wind. Second, the secret ingredient. They often bragged about ancient recipes or mystical components that were conveniently impossible to verify. Third, anecdotal evidence only. My neighbor tried it and their bunions vanished. Personal stories are powerful, but they are not science. And finally, a hostility towards science and doctors. Real medicine might be slow, complex, and sometimes unpleasant, but it's based on evidence. Quackery thrives on distrust in established knowledge. Fast forward to today, and the top hat and horse-drawn carriage might be gone, but the tactics of the snake oil salesman have simply evolved. They're now called health gurus, wellness influencers, or biohackers selling the next big thing. Think about the endless parade of miracle detox teas, obscure supplements with vague benefits, energy frequency devices, or extreme diets that promise to reset your entire body. They often use the same psychological tricks, tapping into anxieties, promising quick fixes, and showcasing impressive-looking but often unverified testimonials. The bottles might be sleeker, the marketing more sophisticated, but the underlying premise of a magical cure with little to no scientific backing remains. So, the enduring lesson from the era of snake oil: if something sounds too good to be true, it probably is. The best defense against quackery, then and now, isn't a magical elixir, but a healthy dose of skepticism, critical thinking, and a willingness to ask the uncomfortable question: why though? The content on this channel is for informational and entertainment purposes only and should not be considered medical advice. Always consult with a qualified healthcare professional before making any decisions about your health or treatment. We explore unconventional topics, but our discussions are not endorsements of any practices or products mentioned. What's the wildest miracle cure you've ever encountered? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this journey into wellness's wild side, hit that like button and subscribe to Weird But Well for more. See you next time.